Hey everyone, it's Abyss, and in this video I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks that I wish I knew earlier in Diamond and Pearl Remake. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so first up is how to get a shiny starter at the start of the game. This will happen right after you talk to Barry and go to the left to the lakefront. Now before you enter the forest and go to the lake, stop right there, go to the option, scroll all the way down to autosave and turn it off. You do not want the autosave on. After that, back out, and then at the bottom right corner, make it manual save like I'm doing right now. Then you can go and enter the forest. Now you just want to spam the button real quick so you can quickly get to the briefcase. You'll have your option to pick one of the 3 starters. After you throw it out, and if you do not get a shiny, then you want to go and hit the home button, close your game software, and then restart the game. This is going to bring you back into the game right before you go and enter the forest to go to the lake. So as long as you turn off the autosave and made a manual save right there, you can just rinse and repeat over and over again until you get what you want. Now good luck, and hopefully it won't take you that long to do. Keep in mind the odds are 1 in 4,000, which is really bad. So you might want to only do this for a couple hours. And if you just have no luck at all, then consider doing this on a second playthrough. Now leave a comment down below on which one you're going to be going for. Next up is my money farming guide. There are 3 different times in the game for when you're going to want to do this. First is after the 2nd gym leader, second is after the 4th gym leader, and last is in the post game because you're going to get double. So let me explain on how to set this up and where to get the 2 key items. The first step is you need to defeat the 2nd gym leader and get that 2nd badge. Right after that, you're going to rescue the bike owner and he's going to give you a bike as a reward. Next step is you're going to be heading south and you're going to run into your buddy Dawn, and she's going to give you the Versus Seeker. You want to quickly register this to one of your shortcuts so that we can use this constantly over and over again later on in the video. The next step is you're going to be going to Heart Home City, and when you get there, go to the top left corner of the map over to where the park is at. When you're in there, you're going to go to the top right corner of the place, and there's 2 buildings. Go inside the left building and you're going to want to pick up the amulet coin. Now that we have the coin, just leave the park and go into your menu and give that coin to your main Pokemon that you're going to want to battle with. So those are the 2 key items that we need to have in order to make money fast. Now the next step is to leave Heart Home City at the south exit and keep going south until you run into these 2 old people that I'm showing you right now on the map. It doesn't matter which one you battle, both of them will give you a little over 8,000. So with the coin in hand, you're going to get double your money. And then with the Seeker, you're going to be able to rematch them over and over again. So you'll need to charge the Seeker. And in order to do that, you just need to ride around with your bike or run around in circles until you do 100 steps. Then you'll be able to reuse the Seeker. You can also bring up your watch and keep track of your steps over in the top right corner so that you know exactly when you hit 100, and then use the Seeker over and over again. So that is the first location, which is available after the 2nd gym leader. The next location is on Route 210 after the 4th gym leader. You want to look for these 2 guys that are running around in circle with green hair. This is really easy to spot. When you defeat them in battle, they are going to give you close to 27,000. So the first location, you want to just do that for a little bit and stack up on some money. And then when you pass the 4th gym leader, these are the guys that you're going to want to farm because they're going to give you close to 27,000. There it is right there. So that's 3 times the amount of the first location that I showed you. In the post game, you're going to get double that. So you're definitely going to want to remember this spot. But if you have any other locations that pay out really, really good, then please leave them in the comments down below. Next up, I'm going to show you how to unlock fast traveling around the map with TM94 Fly. So this is going to be available to you after you defeat the 3rd gym leader and you get that badge. As soon as you leave the building, you're going to run into Dawn, and she's going to need your help against Team Galactic, which is right outside their warehouse. So once you defeat them in battle, then you can go inside the warehouse, and then right there, slightly on the right, is TM94 Fly. As soon as you pick that up, you will unlock fast traveling around the map. So there's a couple things to note. Number 1, you won't be able to go to places that you have not been to before, but anywhere that you have visited before in the past, you'll be able to quickly fast travel there. This is going to help you out if you just need to go halfway across the map, or maybe you just need to go and pick up some honey. This is definitely a game changer. So after you defeat that third gym leader and you help out Dawn right outside that warehouse, remember to go in there and pick up TM94 Fly so that you can unlock fast traveling around the map. Next, I'm going to talk about the mystery gift and how to get a free Manaphy egg until February 21st, 2022. So this is going to be available shortly after you defeat your first gym leader and you go and get the works key and rescue the guy from Team Galactic. After that, you're going to backtrack to the TV station, and by then the clown will be away from the door, so you'll be able to finally go inside. So go inside and head to the right and go into the elevator and then select the third floor. Next, just go and talk to the TV producer and he's going to ask you a simple question. The answer is going to be in all caps, so it's going to be real easy to remember. But the answer is everyone's happy Wi-Fi connection. He's going to give you a mystery gift, so just go into your inventory, select it, and then select get it via internet. There's going to be 2 items in there. One is going to be an outfit, and then the next is going to be a Manaphy egg. So in order to get the egg to hatch, just place the egg in your party and then walk around for a good 20 minutes or so, and then you'll get yourself a free Manaphy. So keep in mind, this will be available until February 21st, 2022. So next I'm going to show you how to get 2 more free Pokemons very early in the game. Right after you defeat the first gym leader, you're going to go to the next town over called the Town of Flowers, where you have to go and get the works key. Go to the left and talk to the couple. The guy on the left will give you a free Pokemon as long as you have a save file from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And the lady on the right will give you a free Pokemon as long as you have a save file from Pokemon Go, any one of their games. So talk to those 2 and they will give you a free Pokemon. Keep in mind, there is no time limit to this. You just need a save file. You don't need a completed game. So for example, if you get the cartridge, put it into your system and get that save file real quick, then you can quickly go and pick these up for free. So next I'm going to talk about how to get a rare Pokemon called the Heracross from Honey Trees. Remember the guy that we rescued earlier? In order to get the works key, he will sell you honey for 100 apiece, and he will also sell you them in groups of 10. I recommend that you pick up a couple of them in groups of 10 because there is a ton of trees out there. So you're going to take the honey, you'll go to a certain tree, you'll put the honey on it, and then you're going to have to wait at least 6 to 8 hours before it'll be ready for you to check again for a rare Pokemon. Now, in order to figure out where these trees are at, you're going to go into your main menu, go to your map, and then go hit the plus button for the location info. You tab over 1 time with the R button, and that will show you the trees in a white icon, which means those are the trees that do not have honey on them. Tab over 1 more time with the right button, and that will show you trees with a gold icon, which means those are the trees with honey on them, and you are still waiting 6 hours to pass. Tab over 1 more time and that will show you a tree with a gold icon that is sparkling, which means those are the trees ready for you to check, and hopefully you will get a rare Pokemon. It took me a while to get the Heracross, and there are a couple other ones that are exclusive to the honey trees. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a secret base in the underground. This is going to be very helpful early on and later in the game. Okay, so this is going to be available to you after you defeat the first gym leader and you make your way through the forest, but before the second gym leader. When you get to that new city, you want to go to the underground man's house that I just went into and talk to him. He's going to give you an explorer kit and a quick tutorial about the underground. After you leave there, just talk to him again and he's going to give you a couple rewards and go back into his house. So just go into the house, talk to him 1 more time, and he's going to give you another test looking for some treasure. So you just need to go back into the underground and look on your map for the yellow diamond. You can pull up a bigger map if you think it's going to be a little bit easier to locate, but just get close enough to that diamond and then press the A button to start digging at that wall. When you do that, you're going to use the hammer to dig up the treasure that you're going to find. Afterward, just head back up, talk to the old man again, and he's going to reward you with a digger drill. So now you can go back into the underground and make yourself a secret base with this digger drill. Keep in mind, there's a couple important things to note about your secret base. You can only have 1 at a time. So make sure you pick the right area that you want to have your secret base in so you don't have to use another digger drill. Now, if you go and you pick up another digger drill and you try to make yourself a second secret base, the first one that you just made will disappear. So just keep that in mind. You can only have 1 at a time. So make sure you pick the right area that you want to have your secret base and then just stick with that. Next, you can decorate your secret base with different statues, which will increase the encounter rate of certain Pokemons depending on the type of statue you have in there. So let me quickly explain on how to get these statues. You're going to find them in the underground. Just look for a yellow diamond on the map and dig there. Every other location that I try to dig at, I always end up getting a statue. So they're not rare like this skull fossil. You'll be able to find these statues easily. So once you get a couple of them, head back to your secret base and pay close attention to the stats that you're going to get when you place them in your secret base. This is going to increase the encounter of certain types of Pokemon depending on what statues you have in there. So if you're looking for a certain type of Pokemon, just check the stats on the statue and see which one is going to help you get it. Next, I'm going to talk about how to find your secret base and how to leave the underground. These are a couple things that have come up in the past that people have asked me about. So in order to find your secret base, you're going to look at the map at the top left. If you press the Y button, it'll bring up a bigger map, but you're going to look for a red diamond that I'm pointing at right now. That is where your secret base is at. Now, in order to leave the underground, you're going to press the Y button again, but this time you're going to press go up. I know that sounds very simple, but there's been a couple of people that asked me about that, so I just want to make sure that you know how. And the last thing to note is you'll be able to find these legendary Pokemon after you complete the game and you become champion. You just want to go to the park that I'm pointing at right now on Route 221. All right, there you have it. Those are the tips and tricks you need to know in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Remake. If there's anything else you would like to add, then please leave them in the comments down below. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to help support the channel, and I'll see you next time.